Okay, that's beaming away now. When it comes up like that, the camera should start up on the previous screen.
Right.
And there's about 50 different screens in there.
Okay.
Anyhow, how are we doing so far?
Great. People are getting fired up. We must be running out of time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pity the kids aren't here.
Yeah.
No. As I said before, the youngsters that have contributed to the gathering of the angels, if you like, in human form in Harcourt here, is over the last week it's just been a series of escalations. And what happened was Janelle woke up one morning, she was feeling very discontent, and this is what happens, and she charges off down the road, remembering that the car she had also been sabotaged, and she ends up talking to a lady, and from that this last week or so has been a revelation of wonders.
Let me just... oh, okay. This is actually an indictment because that morning was Monday of last week, so it was 11 days ago. Yes, I was feeling extremely frustrated with the ignorance and the fact that you come here every week, you're in Castlemaine and Harcourt, and apart from the people that I have spoken to, nobody knows. So I phoned the local radio station down here.
Having some little technical difficulties. Nice website's acting up.
You're having difficulties?
Locking up.
Yeah.
It's locking up. But we're gonna come back in and finish up strong, okay?
Yeah.
Everything's been good, but all of a sudden the computer started acting crazy, and the phone line, my earphones.
I guess the emphasis should be on the young people in America need to file this straw man to bring down the corrupt banking system run by the Central Bank of London and the Federal Reserve.
Okay, well let's finish up on that for the night and see what's going on. Yeah, my earphones broke too, so I don't know what else is gonna happen. Computer's acting crazy.
Right.
Yeah. All right. You got about 2 minutes on the phone. We'll be actually 1 minute 37 seconds. We'll be back in. Wrap this up. Finish out.
So it's an indictment against the local radio station, which is a gospel station.
Speak up.
It's an indictment against the local radio station, a gospel radio station. I
Don't
spoke
wanna
to
know.
Bob, the manager there. He listened to everything I had to say. He wanted information which didn't go through the email. I took it down to him, and he'd already left the caravans there where they broadcast from. And in my frustration, and my car had overheated again, I parked it outside the post office, and I just, I'll have a mocha. I'll just go and sit and have a mocha. And that's where I met Trish. And I said to her after she served me, I said, have you got a few minutes? Just sit down. I said, I have to tell you what is going on in this town, because this is really good news. Do you want to hear? And then I just shared. Anyway, she was just, now she's extremely intuitive. She said she got shivers and chills all throughout her body. And she has felt the angelic realm all of her life. And she could feel her body quickening like this. And so what she knew was that what I was sharing with her was the truth.
Yeah.
She is as humble, she is one of the meek. She has been labelled all kinds of, but she has had that witness within her soul that when she hears the truth, she knows it, and nobody else can take it away from her.
No.
And so that was the beginning, and then I met her children. She has 5 beautiful children, 4 sons, and then of course Tara. And she knew she was giving birth to an angel when she had Tara Grace Gold.
Yeah.
And of course she's...
Well, look at what happened to Michelle last week on her
Yes.
day after her birthday.
That's right.
She's always said to me, oh, I want to see a miracle. I've showed her 10,000 miracles. Right? So I said, all right. She ends up sleeping in another room. an angel shows up, long-haired woman, walks across the room, and then as she's laying there stupefied, something behind her starts stroking her back and side for the longest period of time. Finally the terror subsides, she starts to accept it, and then finally, after hours, goes to sleep of this angel stroking her back. Yeah.
Technical difficulties continue.
No problem.
Ryan, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes. All right. So why is this straw man so essential?
Well, the young people of America have got to realise that the wars are all caused by the straw man. Their birth certificate, they want you to go and die. That's why you've got diseases and cancers, for example, that kill slowly. The money's building up as a person slowly dying of cancer. So at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to cure America is these young people rising up and saying, "This, we've had enough of this." So all I'm saying is go on to Michelle Nye, N-Y-E, and look at the 550 YouTube presentations. It's actually up to 555 now. So look at those YouTube presentations, get together and examine in detail whether or not I'm telling you the truth. Because I can assure you, young people who aren't devoured by some church or some stupidity will look at it logically, and especially in Orange County, you've got the most educated people on the earth. So you should be getting those people together and say, listen, we're not going to put up with this nonsense that America is doing to us and have been doing to us for centuries. I'm not going to take it no more. And then form your own independent government. Form principalities, form kingdoms. I'll give you the authority to form a kingdom in anywhere you like. Because we're doing it here. And we'll do it in America. You've got to raise up. It's got to be a religious, if you like, civil war. You've got to make war on the churches. You've got to make war against the government in a peaceful, a war of awakening. It's got to be. So you've got just over 1,000 days left. And that's it. We've run out of time. On the 19th of March, there was 1,008 days left until we cross over.
It's 1,001 now.
It's 1,001 now.
I don't know if you heard, Brian, but Osama bin Laden came out and he appeared today, as right before I heard on the news that apparently 6 million people are paying their mortgage. 6 million.
Well, I wouldn't pay another penny. If I was in America, I'd be saying to everybody, don't pay your mortgages at all, because it's your money. They borrowed against your straw man. Don't pay us.
They monetise their signature.
They've monetised your signature. Number one. I would then say, okay, let's pick out the fuel companies. Don't buy Esso. Don't buy Shell. Buy the little people. Don't buy the big corporations no more. Don't go to Walmart. Right? Buy at your corner store. Even if you've got to pay a bit more for it, doesn't matter. Support your local people, not the big huge corporations. Get rid of them. They'll soon go broke.
Walmart, everything's made in another country. And
Yeah, well, don't buy it. Buy American made. If it's not American made, don't buy it.
no, Brian, got fat on that, Brian. But now, guess what? There's no jobs here. There's no people working at a factory, and it doesn't matter how cheap the goods are. It's just wrong, and it violates civil rights.
Of course it does. That's NAFTA. Clinton brought that in.
Right, let's do some. I like your plan. I like your plan of action. Boycott these companies. Let's have warfare with our dollars.
That's right. Get your bumper stickers made up. Boycott Esso. Boycott Shell. Boycott whoever the big ones are. Boycott them.
BP.
Mobil. BP. BP's in English anyhow. Boycott it. Boycott Walmart. Kmart. Boycott them all. Don't buy a penny off them. They'll soon bow down to your will.
Stop the moment.
Huh?
Start utilizing free energy. Water-powered cars, electrically powered cars.
Well,
Unity motor, reverse magnetic polarity, that can power your house and heat your house if it's, with the proper design and
if you get rid of the oil companies, Pamela.
Yeah, the emphasis on this whole thing is that the young people of America need to free their straw man, their fictional straw man, which will then in turn free them of debt and allow them to access the money that is